Hi, good morning, greetings, love and light to all the ones looking at this episode here. Of course, this is another episode of Cooking with DBS, and with us we have Chef Daria, who will be gracing us with some of her meals and preparations from her very own cookbook, which we encourage you guys to, of course, capture a copy yourself and become a master chef like herself. So we'll allow her the pleasure of introducing herself and let us know what we'll be doing this lovely morning.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this program. Merry Christmas to all our listeners. We will be doing today 2 recipes from my cookbook. The first we'll be doing a breadfruit and shrimp salad, and then we will do a dolphin in sorrel and white wine sauce. Okay, so stay tuned.
This episode of Cooking with DBS is sponsored by AC Shillingford and Company. For groceries, gas, shipping and everyday essentials, choose AC Shillingford and Company, your trusted one-stop shop in the heart of Roseau. Enjoy great service, great value, and everything you need in one place. Visit us at the corner of King George V Street and Cross Street, or call 448-2481. AC Shillingford and Company, attention courtesy service, where you spend less and get more. Great. So, first question: what got you into cooking, or where did the passion stem from? And also, we see the ingredients here. Most of them look fresh. And do you guys plant your own ingredients as well, or how does that work? How do you source?
Two loaded questions.
Yes.
Okay. No, I really was not. The intention, really, my projection for my life, for the plan I had, cooking was never a part of it. Okay, my background is in information technology, and I did that for about 20 years. And after a while, you got tired of working for someone. You don't see a future when you're always working for someone. At least that was me. Right. And so we broke away, both my husband and I, we broke away from corporate Dominica into working. So we created this destination management company where we do multiple excursions, mostly with the cruise line. So when we began was only with cruise, and then we were doing other excursions, but not culinary. Okay. And so there was always a competition with everybody when we get to the bayfront. Everybody's hustling. I didn't want to see me doing that either, So what could we do? How could we create a niche that, you can work in your own space without having to be worrying about, people on the side. So we chose culinary. I don't really have a background in cooking as such, except a love for cooking. So growing up in a family where everybody loved cooking, it's natural, Especially in Dominica, all young girls cook, right? Or most. So that was really my background until, yes, I did do food and nutrition at school. So the awareness began there, and then not really a passion as yet, but as time went by, it grew, So when we broke into this, when we first started, I was not the main chef. We had another person, but then as time went by, I took over. And then my passion really began because, gosh, people are coming at, all kind of questions, and begin working for the cruise, in the cruise sector. You have all kind of people from all over the world asking you all kind of questions, so I had to now develop myself. Right. So I have been doing immersion courses in different countries in the off season, Wow. And so and after so long, I created many recipes. I am very creative, I must say, and everybody who knows me knows I'm very creative. So putting recipes together, trying out, tweaking known recipes like what we're going to be doing today. From that stemmed the book. Okay. And so that's how it started. So I love what I do. I love meeting people every day. I love cooking. I love eating, but I have to eat in moderation. So the second question was, do we plant? We do plant. If you see our garden, you can take a shot afterwards. We do plant. We try to plant everything that we need, but it's not always available. So there are imported. The pepper is imported. Of course, the onions are, but we try to grow all our vegetables, all our seasonings, fruits. We have lots of fruits, right. So we use our fruits and mostly our fruits in new recipes.
Okay.
So we do like avocado ice cream. Right. We do golden apple ice cream, golden apple cake, gooseberry cake, pepper jelly. So we use what we have because it's always in abundance, and I don't like to see the wasting either. So. And every day, you think, what next can I do? What else can I do? So I'm never resting, always doing something.
Right.
Yeah.
But you spoke about the ingredients. I guess the main ingredient is love, and you seem to have a lot of that.
Correct.
So I'm sure the food will taste really, really nice.
Correct.
So for somebody like myself who don't really follow, ingredients, I just go based off a whim, let us know how we prepare what you're going to do here.
All right. So I must say the breadfruit came from my tree.
Okay.
So yeah, we picked the breadfruit, and everybody can make a breadfruit salad, a potato salad, a dashing salad, right? Right. So we have already boiled and cut up the breadfruit the same way you would do potatoes if you're making a potato salad or whatever else. So we have already boiled and diced them. Okay. Okay. So that is already here. We're using this makes life easy if you're making a salad, the mixed vegetables. So it's already, I blanched it. Blanching is you cook it to minimum and then you add cold water to stop the cooking so it maintains its color. And it doesn't cook to mush. So we add that to there, but I also like to add my fresh vegetables. So this, it's just if you're in a hurry. So I'm doing a little of both. And I like to dice so everything is washed, okay? Everything is already washed. My tomatoes, we will use about half. And I love to put also my green seasoning, so we will do that, okay? Okay. So we do our fresh vegetables as well. Same thing for the peppers. We'll use green and red bell peppers. So this one is imported, but the green is local.
Very nice.
And in my garden, I have a whole lot of new plants, but they're not producing as yet. So we will buy and support somebody else. Yeah. I believe in supporting local.
Indeed. So speaking about support. Now, you said it's both you and your husband who started it off. How important is it for anyone, I guess, trying to start off a business like you say, information technology is where you started off. How important is it, to have support, or how difficult was it to find people to support your ideas and ambition?
It was not easy at first. People thought we were crazy, but you have a good job, you're already working, you're already established, why you want to start something new? So it was difficult getting support, but we stuck with it. And then now, the people really, yeah, you were right. So Dominicans are not easy to tweak into something new. Right. Right? We kind of like to stick to our old ways, So it was not easy starting off, but then we have people gravitating towards us at the end, and we have a lot of support now. People call every time. I have a nephew in Texas, and almost every week I get, Auntie Daria, I have an idea for you. How many things can I do? Good ideas, I mean, if I could clone myself, yes. If I could clone myself, I would have done many, many other things. But yeah, that's just so much you can do, Right. Yeah, but people give us a lot of support, especially for the book. A lot of people bought the book. I'm quite happy for the local support. Right. I thank you, everyone. And for those of you who have not bought yours, well, Christmas is coming. Make a nice gift. Indeed. Yeah.
So you seem to be someone who, sets, her own trend, a trailblazer. You said, yes, you're into information technology, but the time that you were in it, it wasn't a common thing as it is now.
No. I was the only, I will say lady. People say female. context, use out of context. I'll say lady
Right.
or woman in the field at the time, and that was in the late 80s, mid to late 80s.
Wow.
So I had a nice tour of duty, and
And
it was time to break out,
Right. But strange enough, we in Caribbean homes, we often know that the mother is like the main chef, but in the field of professional cooking, if you want to call, you don't find that much female head chefs. You don't. You find more male chefs dominating.
You're right.
Yeah, but yet still in every home, the mother is in Caribbean.
You're right. I think again, we don't get much time to do the things that we want to do.
Right.
We do what we have to do, but sometimes not what we want to do. But I feel like I'm very lucky that I was able to break out.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. I never really thought of it before, but most chefs are men. Paper towel, please.
Indeed.
Most chefs are men.
I guess it's because we like swords and knives, so.
No, I mean, we can joke, and I take a joke well, because what I give.
Okay.
I can take and I can give. So if we go in there, we're going to spar with me? It's a cooking show, right?
Right.
So you got to show that you can cook, right? Otherwise you'll say, who cut the this for you? And who cut the that for you?
Right.
Yeah.
So you work with a team, right?
Oh, certainly. And I am today is the day to big them up. I have a very, very dedicated team. 5 of them, and they're very loyal, very knowledgeable. I try to teach them as much as possible,
Right.
So yeah, I cannot do it on my own. So thank you, Abigail, Irina, if you're listening, Natania, Johnson. Yes, we do it together. Okay, so our shrimp, we pre-season. Okay, so we added some like a vinaigrette that we had made, a little diced garlic, and we have a blend of herbs here: parsley, celery, seasoning peppers, chives. So we pre-season our shrimp, mustard, thank you, a little seasoning salt, and we put in here as well. Basically, it's your potato salad, right? And then you add the shrimp, a little mustard, and then you combine everything.
If the viewers could smell what I smell right now.
Yeah, once you whip out the garlic and the lime juice. Did I say lime juice? Oh, I haven't added the lime juice. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I said that. A little lime juice. So we're using fresh lime. Oh, it's a seedless lime, so we don't need to.
Okay.
We don't need to strain. So everything is here. A little olive oil.
So these are actual olives in the olive oil?
No. We just garnish because we're on TV. We have to make it look pretty after all. After all, man, it's Christmas. Everything has to be extra. Extra.
So being able to cook is one thing, but being able to teach, is another. How difficult, how easy has it been to pass on or share that knowledge? And is that part of the reason why you decided to even make a book?
Wow, you're bringing me back in time. My parents were both teachers. My father was a school principal. My mom was his deputy. And a little more. And 8 of us, all my siblings and myself, taught at one time. Okay?
Okay.
So
wow.
I did not teach children at school. I taught adults. When I came back from studying, some people would know ACT computer professional or something. So I taught there, right? So I did teach, and but it came from deep within. I saw my parents teach from regular classes to extra common entrance classes, catechism in church, so it's natural. It's natural, and I think that lends to the satisfaction of many of my guests because I break down everything for them. I ask any questions, do I have to repeat, so that everybody gets everything and they leave with no questions. I make sure every question is asked before my guests leave.
Wow.
So that's part of what we do. So sometimes in life you're taught something and you don't feel like, what am I learning that for now?
Right.
I remember doing math. I sucked at math. And what am I learning that for? Am I going to be doing tangent and what do you want Pythagoras? but you know what, in life, whatever you're taught, learn as much as you can. Somebody gives you something to do, a dirty job, do it. Because you never know tomorrow, you're going to use that, right? You're going to add on that to create something in the future. So I always advocate, learn as much as you can, because you never know when you're going to use it. Anyway, I think our breadfruit salad, breadfruit and shrimp salad is looking really good.
Indeed.
Want to taste or you want to wait? We'll wait. And then we're going to put this on a bed of lettuce and cooked beets, and we will refrigerate until it's time to serve.
Excellent.
Okay?
This episode of Cooking with DBS is sponsored by AC Shillingford and Company. For groceries, gas, shipping and everyday essentials, choose AC Shillingford and Company, your trusted one-stop shop in the heart of Roseau. Enjoy great service, great value, and everything you need in one place. Visit us at the corner of King George V Street and Cross Street or call 448-2481. AC Shillingford and Company, attention courtesy service, where you spend less and get more.
Okay, hello again. We are continuing with Cooking with DBS and Cooking with Daria. Alright, so the next dish we're going to do is, in the book it says buttered dolphin in a sorrel and white wine sauce, but we could not get the dolphin, so we are using the young marlin, which works well, very, very well, or you could use tuna if you have that. Okay, we have our fish already cut up and marinated. So we're going to just steam that, okay, and then we make our sorrel and white wine sauce on the side, okay? So we have, our ingredients will be butter and flour to make a roux, and then we have our aromatics for flavoring. We have garlic and our green seasoning, always our green seasoning. And of course the main stars of the show, sorrel and white wine, okay? So what we're going to do is to dice our sorrel. Okay, we don't need so much because it's not, the sorrel itself is very tart, so too much will be, too much will be too much. Okay, so it's a sorrel and white wine. So when you make the roux with the flour, it's going to be a white sauce, but the redness of the sorrel will color your sauce nicely, make it very Christmassy. And of course our sorrel is a Christmas ingredient. So although most people know they take their dried sorrel all year round, they make their drink. Yeah, but the fresh sorrel is only available around Christmas time. So yeah. So you prepare our ingredients, everything else is done. Okay, so once you've done that, we have everything else. Let's get to the stove. Okay, first thing we're going to do is to get our fish on. So it's buttered marlin. All right. So we're putting our, on reduced heat, we're putting our fish in on low. Our fish does not take time to cook, so on low. And then we're adding our marinade, okay, the little juice, we're adding that. And you could even add a little more water. Just a touch, so it steams well, covered, okay? And while this is going, we do our sauce. Thank you. So we're making a roux.
A roux?
R-O-U-X. It's a type of sauce, it's a white sauce. So it's a beginner sauce, and then you can, after you have the base with the butter, flour, milk, then you can tweak it to make many other sauces, but that's a base.
Okay. I guess as with everything, the foundation is key, the base is key?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So how long did it take you to get the book together? Because it seems like a thick book, but is it a bunch of ideas that you had and you put them together, or is it a bunch of experiences that you've had and you put them together?
Okay, so we had been collecting recipes for a while with no intention of making a book. Okay? What we had was a group from London. Every month, a group from London is coming in and for hiking, and they will do one night of cooking. Okay? And now I do a day with the cruise, and then the night with the hikers. But I didn't want to have the same dishes because yes, they would not know. Right. But for us who have to eat with them, the same thing all the time. So we began creating different recipes and just compiling them there. And at the end of every excursion, we would send or had them on an email, a file, and we would email to everybody. Wow. You know. And then during COVID, we figured, we have time. Let's do something. Yes. So it took us a little while with the shutdown everywhere, lack of ingredients. So it took us a little while, but again we had time. So we can add a little milk to break it down, and you work fast because you don't want it to get lumpy. Right.
And I see you have a lot of young people as your staff. Is that?
Yeah, I prefer to work with young people. I'm sorry for the older folks, but I can easier mold a young mind than to change an older mind. Okay. Some people are set in their ways, and it's hard. I'll tell you what. I conducted a youth choir for a number of years with young people and with older folks. I can tell you, you talk to a young person, they say, okay, miss, and they'll not that you want to be autocratic and a bully, yes, but they are easier, they're easier to understand, to take what you're saying, to work with you than older folks. So yes, I do have an older person because of her experience. I love her a lot. Big up Irina. But yeah, the young people, they have the vibe, Yes. They have. So we're putting everything in now. Okay, we're cooking everything together. We're cooking it.
Oh, lovely.
We're cooking it. All right. Even if it gets a little thick, it doesn't matter. We're going to add the wine and the juice of the fish. So that is going to add, of course, a little salt.
So you see in movies, or you see like in cooking shows, the guys have to be moving so quick, and the pressures of is that a real thing? Is that having to have multiple things running through your mind at the same time? Yeah. You have 2 pots on the stove. You have
2 pots on the stove because it's 2 things I'm doing. I have 2 pots. Yeah. I have 5 burners. No. I normally have multiple, like sometimes 5 burners on the oven.
Yes, sir.
And I have how many stoves downstairs, guys? 2. I thought it was 3. Yes, last time I checked.
Okay, so 3 stoves with 5 burners, that's like 15 pots at one time.
Well, no, that is exaggerated. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to use this, the juice of this. All right, extra flavor. And let it continue cooking. So we want to cook the sorrel a little more.
So I see your creativity doesn't just end or begin with, you know, the kitchen or the business. I see you do your own little jewelries and stuff.
Oh, I do.
Christmas vibe.
That's how I started, you know.
Okay.
I began in jewelry, and then I did a lot of all these decorations. All what you see, handmade by Daria.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have any time now. Although my customers still call me. So I make decorations. So for the time independence would end, I would start making decorations, and I began with this much space, so I would have decorations all over, and I would call my friends, bring your friends,
Wow.
and everybody would come and they would buy, and after they would go, I say, okay, that's it. Now it's for my house. So now I'm doing for my house, you know, and.
Okay, so before there was cooking with Daria, there's like creating with
Creating, there was Daria's decor or something like that.
Okay.
I used to decorate actually different offices in town.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, so I was always in the creative field, you know.
Yes.
So
It's your being, that's who you are.
yeah, I love using my hands. When I am not using my hands, something is wrong. I have to be doing something, and sometimes that's a little maybe for me. You always doing something, eh?
Yeah.
But that's okay, because if I am idle,
Yeah.
well, I'm never idle, so I don't even know how it would feel.
Yes.
All right, so this is the consistency that we're looking for, that it coats the fish. So you coat the fish while really hot, okay?
Yeah.
And then we just coat it like this. Right? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
This episode of Cooking with DBS is sponsored by AC Shillingford and Company. For groceries, gas, shipping and everyday essentials, choose AC Shillingford and Company, your trusted one-stop shop in the heart of Roseau. Enjoy great service, great value, and everything you need in one place. Visit us at the corner of King George V Street and Cross Street, or call 448-2481. AC Shillingford and Company, attention courtesy service, where you spend less and get more.
Hi, my name is Abigail Roberts. I'm a 19-year-old. I have been with the company for 5 years now. I started in kiddies cooking classes with Miss Daria. That's where I first met her. After that, I loved it so much, and we became quite close. And she was like, "Hey, do you want to come work with me?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes!" After that, that was history. That was 5 years ago. Now I am the sous chef of the operations. It's been a lovely time. I meet different people almost every day. It's strenuous work, but it's very rewarding in itself. You get to put smiles on people's faces when they come there, because they think, oh, yeah, it's just going to be the regular cooking class, and then they come there, oh my gosh, you get to learn so many things. And you also get to showcase your culture and showcase your country, and how proud we are to be called Dominicans, and our own Dominican culture, and to share that with everybody that comes from around the world, and they go back with knowledge, and they go back with this fun experience that says, you know, I met this beautiful chef in this island called Dominica. This place is massive, beautiful. That in itself is just a wonderful thing, just to hear. Like, my ears ring every single time, like, oh my gosh, your country is so beautiful. So I live for it. I do. Um, I'm a college student. I study culinary arts. I am also a student of business. I study tourism and hospitality as well as management of business and digital media. I'm on my last year and my dreams right now is to become a manager, hopefully, if not a manager of my own culinary arts team, but somewhere I can work where it will be a positive environment, an environment that empowers youth, an environment that also brings out the vibrant culture of our nation and make it better and brighter. I tend to attend university next year to further my studies and get a bachelor's degree in tourism and hospitality management. So I really hope that one day when you guys see my face again on camera, I will be running my own team and showcasing Dominica culture and making you guys proud of what I've become.
Yeah.
So I'm John Sinuko and I've been working with Chef Daria for almost 2 years now. So I got the job through the channel on WhatsApp, the Dominican job interview, and she mistook me for a girl. Because on the chat she was like, come with a skirt, and I thought like the job men wear skirts. I need to then I thought that mom, I'm a guy. And she now said, oh sorry, come in the trouser. So I didn't know what to expect on my first day. I came, I saw Abigail, I saw Miss Arena, I saw everyone. Mind you, I didn't have any cooking experience. I didn't know how to even on the gas. Yeah. So, but she gave me a chance, And 2 years, I've learned a lot. I've now started to make food for myself, like the Nigerian dishes, I even brought one for them, okra soup and swallow. They enjoyed it.
That was beautiful.
They enjoyed it.
A little hotter, Nigerian. It's hot. Yeah, they like pepper.
We like spicy food. So now, for the tourists, right? It's actually been like she said, I enjoy when I see them smile. They come as a couple. During the wrong time, you see the men holding their wives. When it's there to drink what's the name again?
I'll tell you.
You see the men are holding their wives. Everybody is smiling. Everybody is, I really enjoy that. Like it's really fun. Everybody at that moment, like a family, we cook when we all eat together. Actually, very interesting. Now, I want to say thank you, Ma, because I want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
I have the chance to say thank you. I really enjoy working here. I learned a lot. So now for my dreams, I'm actually in my 4th year in All Saints. So now I'm done with everything classes. It's now time for me to go to the hospital for my clinicals. So after that, my step 1 exams, my MMA exams, and then residency. So now I want to be a surgeon, either a cardiac or an orthopedic surgeon. And like she said, when you see me on the camera again, I want to be like on CNN. I want to be like on all these news network.
Dr. Oz.
Yes, Dr. Johnson. What you have it today, that kind of vibes. Like I want my name to be everywhere in the world, man. Because
in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Because growing up, I remember when I was small, I used to carry like toys. I mean, my brothers checking their heartbeats when I was small. So my mom saw this and she was like, "What you want to be in the future?" She coached me. So now I want to make her really proud because she actually done a lot for me. Through thick and thin, at times we didn't have money for school fees, but she would write messages to the school to allow me to go and write my exams. I know I'm here now, almost done. So I'm just happy that I'm here. Thank you for the opportunity to do this. I'm really grateful, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes.
This is the interview section where we get to know you a bit more.
Okay,
but
sure.
First off, I want to say thank you so much for accepting us into your house, into your kitchen,
pleasure.
sharing the stories.
I love entertaining, so yeah. Anytime.
The food was just wow. It was amazing.
How was the food? Wow, amazing. How was the food really?
I think in a very long time my palate hadn't had so many explosions of flavor and taste, and because you feel like it's not just food for your physical, but it feels like cooking with you is like just food for your spirit as well. You have that energy, you have that vibe, you know what I mean? And you have that love for what you do,
Thank you.
Just a few questions really. Right now we're in the spirit of Christmas, or in the Christmas season. I see you have a lovely Christmas tree.
I love my Christmas
tree. The entire
tree.
house is decorated amazingly, and you just have that vibe. What does Christmas mean to you, and have you always had that passion or that love for the season?
I always, back in time again, I always loved Christmas. Christmas for me was the family gatherings. Okay, people you haven't seen. We had relatives in England, and every year someone from England would come down, and bring little trinkets. When you reflect, it's little things, but that made it so special. That this came from England back in the day, And then our neighborhood was really tight.
Okay.
And we used to go shopping together. And we didn't have much money, but we would make it stretch.
Right.
But what we would always buy was the Starlights and the Bandits.
Okay.
What do we call them, Bandits?
Yes,
I don't know.
Bandits, yeah.
Bandits and Starlights. And then, when we came back home, you burst in Bandit and you light in Starlights, and but that is a way of interacting with your neighbors and your friends, making memories, And then we belong to the choir. We could do whatever you want. You in the choir.
Okay.
So all the Advent songs, I still love Advent songs. And then the Christmas midnight mass. After midnight mass, we are in the choir, so the whole choir would come to our home. We would cook and we would eat. Same thing I would do today, cook and we eat and play music and dance and so we would go shopping together, we'd go quarreling together. The vibe was better then,
Okay.
Now everybody in a house, everybody's so remote.
Yeah.
And the spirit is losing. So Anyway, up to now, what we do, our whole family still comes here.
Right.
So we do the what you call potluck. So I make a menu and I say, can you bring this? Can you bring that? Can you bring that? And of course, everybody brings more than you ask for. So we have always too much food, but it means that on Boxing Day. We don't have to get out of bed. So we still do that. I always loved Christmas. And I still do.
Clearly, I see the attire, see the hat.
Yeah. Well, just look at everywhere. When I had children in the house, I used to decorate. Now they're all gone.
Okay.
But I said it's not for them, it's for me. It's for me. I put up my tree very early.
Yes, sir.
From Christ the King. I'm Catholic, so from Christ the King, my tree goes up, and it goes up right after Epiphany. It stays on, and the lights never go off until.
Wow.
So I am a Christmas girl. So I still love Christmas. Yeah.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. And how do you spend Christmas?
Well, with me is Yahweh. I born and raised in Yahweh, so never really celebrated Christmas to say, but we appreciate the spirit, we appreciate the season.
Right.
I mean, as a child, you appreciate the gifts. We still do everything.
Oh, you still do the gift? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, we don't necessarily subscribe to everything.
But
it's the same.
The fun part.
Yeah.
The fun part.
I mean, you would never say that we didn't really believe in Christmas, but at the same time too, we always appreciate persons sharing and giving. I've always been artistic as well, so make my own Christmas cards and shit from the grandmother from different, on my mother's side is more Yahweh, on my father's side is Christian. And Catholic.
Okay, so you have a little of both.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay, that's nice. So.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, and I appreciate someone who appreciates Christmas.
Yeah.
So just telling everyone, especially those who supported me, Merry Christmas to all, and let's continue the spirit of Christmas, of giving, of sharing, of looking out for your neighbor. You know, there's elderly who lives next door. She may be lonely. Go check her out. Bring her something small. Doesn't have to be much, but let us keep the spirit of Christ in Christmas alive. Christmas is all about Christ, the birth of Jesus Christ. So let us keep that alive.
Right, and a perfect gift would be your book. Do you have any Christmas recipes in there by any chance?
Yes, I do. Actually, the fish was one of the sorrel. So yeah.
Yes.
So yes, I do. Please buy a book, if not for yourself, for someone else.
All right. A pleasure speaking with you. Pleasure having
Thank you again. Thanks for coming, and thanks for the opportunity to share. I love sharing, so I enjoyed you guys. Yeah, it was an awesome day.
Yes, sir. Awesome.
All righty.
Well, Merry Christmas to all. Yes. This episode of Cooking with DBS is sponsored by AC Shillingford and Company. For groceries, gas, shipping, and everyday essentials, choose AC Shillingford and Company, your trusted one-stop shop in the heart of Roseau. Enjoy great service, great value, and everything you need in one place. Visit us at the corner of King George V Street and Cross Street, or call 448-2481. AC Shillingford and Company, attention courtesy service, where you spend less and get more.